Hi guys, and welcome back to another plot review video. So today we're on /WhatP, it's on DakrCraft, and this one has been created by TwwIXLIS, or TWW. I just call him TWW, but he's also had helpers of MJP Dude 12 and Spartan _ 122. Yeah, it's a pretty cool plot. So we're just going to kind of wander around. Let's put it up for review a couple of times. I've just been, spamming it with comments, which is my review style. But it's looking really cool now, so I thought I might as well show it off for you guys. It's looking really good. So this is Absit Pax, which I think is an absolutely horrible name, but fine. It's original. Oh my god, what's... There's just a random tower up. Maybe Mr. Lucky's been around again. He likes doing that. Anyway, please read the storyline before starting. Plot info. I'm guessing the storyline's over this way. I actually haven't read it yet. I know it's quite bad. But welcome to Absit Pax. Ah, so it's actually Latin English. Far peace. Ah, no, well, there we go. That makes sense, doesn't it? So anyway, head builder and plot owner is TwwIXLIS, and P time 7 PM. Is that... Does that work? It does work. Why does that work? Oh, it comes out as 5 PM. That's the weirdest thing ever. Alright, well, we'll try it. Trade us any it's a hidden storyline pieces in a plot. Oh, I see how it is. Now, I've knocked out the floor down here because I couldn't read it before. I had a quick look. But yeah, Spartan helped as well. In general, MP2 for the blacksmith. So there we go, helpers. So that's really good. Now, from a reviewing standpoint, doing this is really good because it shows exactly who's helped with what, and that's really nice because then I know what to, speak about. I don't know. Yeah, really cool. Resource pack, yeah, Conquest, blah 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 blah, and then we got the storyline. So what should I do? What type of voice should I do this time? I always go with the wizard's voice, but I think I have to do it as well. The Hobbitsons live peacefully, but they're not perfect. They have been taken over by demons in thousands of years. The demons hide amongst them and enslave them. The ones that are taken, but all hope is not lost. You are from the Priory of Consulaire, a hidden priory created to protect the people of Middle-earth from dying by demons. There are a few left of the Priory of Consulaire. So you need to find out what really caused all of this and fix it. Consulaire. Latin. For protectors, okay. I just see it as French. But yeah, task. Find the green crystal. The green crystal powers the god's power on Earth. Or Middle-earth. Which is it? But yep, let's go and have a little wander now. Now I've got that little bit out of the way. It's always nice that people do storyline type stuff like that, because I think you get an idea of what somebody's trying to convey. Most of the time they should be able to just tell you by going in the plot, but as long as it helps. Anyway, we've got down here. Looks like the green crystal has killed all the demons in the town, but you still have to kill the rest. What, other town people? I don't know. So yeah, it's quite a Hobbity. Very heavy on the trees. One thing I didn't like too much was that this was almost like too heavy. It's nice to see some branches. So yeah, I'm not... they're quite unique. They're very, very heavy, but since all of them are quite heavy, it kind of works. So that's one good thing. But I probably would have left some branches kind of sticking out, maybe. But we've got a nice little pile here, some stores. Let's go over to here. We've got a tiny little house. I actually really like this house. It's got a good... for the size of it, it's actually got a good roof design. So I'll see in design. And here we go. Look at this. This is really perfect. This is what I really like about the plot. You've got a nice little place to sit. You've got a food plate. You've got the furnace, which actually has a window. And for some reason... I actually have a feeling that this would flow that way. I don't know why. So it's in perfect place. I actually wouldn't place it up there. This is actually how I would place it. And that goes for a trapdoor. So it's got like all great. So that's really good. That's really good inspiration if you don't want to break the roof or ceiling. So we've got that. Got some stuff. Probably, I probably would have liked to see variation blocks, but it doesn't matter. Yeah, very simple bed. But I actually quite like this house. It's tiny. And if you actually see it on the outside as well, it's quite interesting. So it's actually very rounded. As a house. So we've got one of those. Over here as well we have like a hobbit hole type house. So using the actual green painted, I've tried out this one myself, the green painted, I'm still not sure about it. But no, it's pretty good. And again, we've got like this. I love this. I love this kind of detail like that. So instead of them having you know, full roofs or full chimneys, they've got like, you know, holes with like grates on them, which I think is really good. Also means it's probably quite warm here, maybe. But you know, very very simple. Nice mix of materials. I think before it was just oak. I think one of my comments was that this was oak, and this was oak, but it's actually got a little bit of a mix in now, which I think looks better. It makes it a little more messy, but it just adds a bit more variation to it. So we have over here like a little desk, and we've got a bed. So it's all the nice little stuff. Windows as well. I never use these green ones, but interesting. So you know, very simple, but we're right at the edge of the plot. That's why it's kind of cramped. So you know, for fitting in space, that is pretty good. I also really like the bushes on here as well. There's lots of variation now. It was just all of the great bush, but one of my comments was to do with that. But there's a lot more variation now. I actually really like this. It feels a lot better. It feels like there's like a variation in plant life and everything, so it's really cool. Even just like for that look. Possibly still too many of these grapey ones. Like here. But I don't know. Still very cool. Now up here we have this little thing. And I have no idea what the purpose is, but I kind of like it because you get to have a look over. So yeah, that's quite nice. I think there's... No, there isn't invisible glass. I'm sure there was invisible... Yeah, there is. Let's put invisible glass here. I don't really know why. And there. I don't know. But yeah. Like controlling the person, they get to then see over here, and you get to see a little bit of water. And a temple in the background, which actually looks really cool. But yeah, little marketplace. These are very nice and simple. Very markety. The path as well is pretty good, so completely fine with that. If let's go over this way. Let's go over this side. Then we got a different like house, like a slightly different one. Same kind of shape as this one, very rounded, but like house-wise. But I don't know. It looks like it's very. I really like them. Don't know why they're so strange. Now down here we do have some sort of secret-y thing, but I'm not going to go down there. We've got like a weapons person. These are obviously armed hobbits. They're well-armed hobbits. So they've got lots of different stuff. Maybe this is a shop or cooking. Well, they can cook, can't they? So don't know. But again, scenery design's really good, really cool. So yeah, that's that. What else have we got then? Let's go over here. We've got another little house. We'll explore this one. This one is really nice as well. Completely different. Now, this is a 3x3 house, and all of them are different, and it's really cool. What I really love about this plot is that you got basically the same house, right? You've got this one, like that one, and that one are basically the same house. You know, size-wise, kind of rough shape-wise. Actually, that one's a little bit different. Oh, they are different. Cool. That's even better. But they're all kind of got the same interior space, but they're all different. They all have a little bit of personality. And I also love the shelf work in it, so it's really good. Really cool little house there. Now over here we have obviously the blacksmith, so we'll go into here. Completely different feel, but it does feel like a blacksmith. Now over here we got like, you know, wherever he's taking his orders, maybe for some reason the Hobbit King, because there could be a Hobbit King, he's ordered like 10,000 blades, and this dude's got to unfortunately write them down and go, oh god, how many did I make again? But yeah, really cool. Now we got like chains and stuff hanging, which actually works. I was actually surprised, as well as like a nice messy ceiling. And also the beams going across are really cool. Now over here we have like a where you would actually possibly sharpen the tools. Maybe. I think probably, yeah, to sharpen the weapons and things. And you've also got like water there, so that's quite good. Over here we actually have the forge. And I quite like this one, it's quite simple. But it does look burning hot. It's not open, but yeah, really cool. As well as water to cool off your blade. And then we got like the coal. Really like this. Really like this, having the coal near there to push it into the fire. Now possibly this could actually be to pull down to push bellows to make the fire warmer. Bellows are big, what's it called, bellows? I don't know, like big empty bag things that you can pump air into. Yeah, they're those. But yeah, really like this as well. The shelf work and all the stores and stuff is really good. But I actually like this. I like how there's two little separate sections to it, almost like the actual forging of the metal. And all its raw components, and then over here you get to the like sharpening and finalizing of the blades. I really like that. Now over here, what do we have? We've got a nice little wheat field. See, I like that. Oh, I've got. This is the way of mortar, so be careful. Oh dear, but I really like this. I really like how there's just a very simple little farm here. So that's a really nice attention to detail. One thing I don't like about it is that there's a stream. And that sounds really weird, but yeah, because there's a stream I don't really like it. Because that stream I would like to have go, you know, down. Even if it just went down to here and then it would have just fallen off. Just continue it on, possibly. But really nice detail there. Now we have a tower. And you never saw this tower because I didn't. And it's quite blocked. And actually you can see it. But there's a skyscraper behind it, so you get that instead. Yeah, there's a little tower. Well, maybe we'll have a little run around in it. It goes down. Where does it go down to? Ooh, okay. There's a little room with a map. Map room. I really like these arches. Down here is actually very nice ceiling-wise. So, again, ceiling stuff has really improved. Twwr has done it lots. I'm going to call him Twwr. But, yeah. I don't know what I knew. I don't know. I think it's because it's on the ground. But yeah, that's cool. So I've got, it was the night of the great spirit battle between different gods and the evil demons. The gods won, but then the demons started to rage upon the Middle Earth. They hid amongst the people, so the leaders created the Priory of Consular, and the hidden war begun. Dun, dun, dun. Pretty cool though. Very nice little secret. I didn't know about this one, but that's cool. I'm really glad. But yeah, really like this. I really like this. I do. Was there light down there? Was that just me? I can't see down there. It's impossible. And I don't want to break stuff. But yeah, really cool. Nice little room. Underneath the tower. Good ceiling design. We can't go up. Why can we not go up? Nope. Okay, that's fine. Well, whatever. But really nice. Really nice amount of detail. We've already been in there. We go over here, we get a lake, and this lake's actually pretty good. Most people, well, the problem with lakes is they take up a huge amount of space, so you've got to kind of have a reason for it, and like this house coming out actually does look pretty cool with the details that are on it, but also the actual details underneath are good. So there's like mossy stone and gravel, and there's a bit of grass down there to show like heavy moss, and a bit of dirt and a bit of gravel. Which is quite good because there's a little waterfall, so that waterfall then pushed down some stones and it get caught. There's also just like pondweedy type stuff, which is using jungle leaves, which is what I use, which is really good. I really like it. As a pond, it's actually pretty good. It does go down into this cave really like heavily, so I think for the amount of water that's coming down here, it's probably disproportionate. So probably less water filtering out, but it's still, you know, this is a lot better than what I've seen before, which is usually just mud. So actually detailing down here, good, really good. Also like the white rock. There's a lot of white rock being used because it's clean rock, so it's actually been, you know, pushed down here. Same on this bit, got like moss growing, but also where the water's actually been pushing the rock, it's actually cleaned them in a way. So you get this kind of like fresh one instead of like the darker, dirtier one. So that's really good. Again, yeah. Anyway, where were we actually going before I start talking about that? But yeah, it just looks really good with shaders as well. It's a really nice place. Got this crazy bridge over this pretty crazy waterfall. And this actually goes up here and goes across here. I like this little path. I like it. That goes to the top part of the tower. So we're going to check out the top part of the tower. We might as well do this. We've got some nice bunk beds. And these are really nice using the trapdoors. Couldn't do one there. That's a shame. Oh well, that's just Minecraft. Again, really good using just not going down to the bottom. That's fine. So if we just jump up, we got some supplies. Perfect. And here, well, this is weird. This is interesting, isn't it? That's an interesting type of like, lookout. But yeah, I've got a nice little lookout. Maybe not Hobbit-ish, but still quite cool. And it's a little bit random. It's got a nice little amount of detail to it. So maybe not Hobbit-ish, but if they've kind of been taken over by demons, they might be a little bit more warlike or suspect more. I don't know. Possibly. So if we go up here, we've got this is a floating bed type thing, like a hammock, and there we go. Mr. Halley designed this, so there you go. Giving credit. We also have a nice little campfire. I'm not too sure about these seats being here. I don't know why. I don't know. It looks a bit too samey, but I really like how this is beaming over on like a diagonal. I know it just seems to work really nicely, and then we've got a nice little table here. This is really cool. Don't know why that one hasn't got a back on it, but it doesn't really matter. So yeah, that's pretty cool, to be honest. Possibly do like this. Oh, I'll put that back. But to make it look like somebody's actually halfway through for some reason taking that, you know, moved. But yeah, you know, something like that can always do for detail. And anyway, I did destroy some grass as well. So yeah, I put it back. I'm pretty good. So there we go. We got all that kind of stuff. Really nice little thing. Again, using the amount of plot, same as he did here, as Twa did here. We also did right here. Still not sure about the trees because I think they're too leafy, but that doesn't really matter too much. This is actually really good for line of sight blocker. That's the thing, because that just blocks everything else. Obviously, you still get that's huge. You still get that, but yeah, really cool. Now, what else have we got? Have we gone off a path? Nope. But we can go down. So if we go down, like up here, I really like this like crossroads. It's like a crossroad on the thing. So now we have a mine, and it's clear a mine. You know that this is a mine. Really good use of the metadatas. Really cool. One thing that you can do now, I don't know if Twa knows this, but there is all of them, pretty much actually, all the ores have got variations. So you can actually do this, and if you just right click them once, they will turn, and then it will freak out because this block really doesn't like it. There you go. There is variations with ore in them, but because of the bugs with Metacycler, it doesn't like it. And I don't know why it doesn't like it more than any other block, but it really doesn't like it with those ones. But yeah, this is clearly a mine, and it's very clearly mine. Still not too sure about this lavary bit, but you know, it's fine. It's fine. It kind of fills up that space, I guess, doesn't it? So that's fine. Really good, like rocky bits here. Just a little bit different, I think. What the hell's that one? That looks weird. Moss stone. Yeah, I didn't know I did that. She looks completely different with the thing on top. That's cool. So then we got a mine. Now what is this saying? And also I'm going to grab a light or grab glowstone. Let's grab. There we go. So looks like the old gods tried to infect. It's like the gods. Oh, sorry. For some reason I read old. Looks like the gods tried to infect the mine with deadly poison. Many workers were killed, but the demons made a hidden way to continue mining for the green crystal that you were sent to protect. I don't know, some of it's a bit random, but I don't know, it's a different story, isn't it? But there we go, let's go down here. So, very typical kind of cavey type thing. Quite cool though. Very mossy. Now, what happens with mossy mines? What was I saying to you guys? Mossy mines means that it's been here for a while. Also, the darkstone probably been here for a while. No, where the hell does this come from? Okay, it's just random water. That's fine. I probably wouldn't have it going down here. Oh, it does go down somewhere. Okay, I'm not too sure. Not too sure about that one. Let me get choice. So, where are we going to go? We're going to go where the dead people are with the tools. So we're going to the left first. So we'll go down here. It's just a normal little mine. So, now, this is where my criticism comes in. If this is being mined at the minute, or recently, there wouldn't be as much mossy stone. So you'd have like mossy stone probably going up to like here, and then these are like new shafts, so you'd start to fade them out until it's just like this, possibly dark stone, dark light stone, just those two types, as well as different types of ore. But what I do like about this is that there is an ore vein quite clearly, so that's really good. So there we go, we've got that down there. Obviously people have been dying. It's not so safe. Now where the hell does this go? So we have another one up there. Okay, we'll go up that one in a second. Down here we get to like a little bit of water. Yeah, kind of very simple, but again, I think probably... Well, with this one, you could have a little bit more moss around the water, but to actually transition it instead, so you get like moss up here, it goes down to like clean stuff, and then you get like moss around the water. That would look really good. Now, is there anything else around? No, but that's fine. You don't need anything down there. So that's good, but shows that there's been like a collapse for a reason. Well, not a collapse, but something I probably would still do something with, like collapsed rocks from this. Because you got water coming down, so obviously like hit some sort of underneath water well. So maybe have like cobblestone and things around like that would be good. But what have we got up here then? Where does this go? Where the hell does this go? Okay, that was a bit weird. Alright. That's pretty good. Again, cool ceiling design. We got some like cells, so maybe this way like lock up people. I really like that. Really like that for like turning bars. Oh, for turning bars, like turning like a wheel which then lifts these up. That's actually pretty cool. Also, the drops are really good. I'm just gonna break in, look around. Show you guys this. So this is really good. This is really nice and detailed. Really good detailing. So got like lots of this stuff. You got the underneath, well, the water dripping down. Really good. Awesome. So I'm just gonna make sure that's the right metal one. I think the same as in here as well, which is fine. Maybe have one bed collapsed or something. I wonder if I don't know if you know how I'll do it, but that's an idea. I don't know. I think probably have the arch as well on this side, the same as it's over on this side. That's just me. We got a nice little spiral staircase, which, guess where this comes out, guys? I just remembered. Underneath here. So there we go. We got that's where the like dungeon is. I actually really like how it's kind of hidden. I don't know why. It just seems to be quite cool. Can you not put? If you shift click, you can actually put that on top. What happens if I open it? There you go. So you can put carpet on it. So I'll leave that there as my little thing to mess around with. Anyway, let's continue on. So we're at this little house. We got another house. Let's check out all the houses first. Now we checked out the mine. That's all good. We'll go down into that cave in a second as well. What we've got over here is like quite a nice hobbit house. I actually really like this like inset part. It's a little bit modular, but it's fine. I actually quite like it. Yeah, I quite like this. I might actually use that on my Hobbit one with a new house. So you saw it here first, people. I'll try and remember Tww as well for that. So this is quite a nice little Hobbit house. Look at this, very cool. It's a nice little sitting area and chimney, bed, and all this kind of stuff. Really good for the size. I really like this room. I don't know why. I think it's because it's like semi-separate. It's really good use of the plot because I think there's like hardly any room behind this, and I will fix this, don't worry. Okay, I'm gonna have to fix this. I can't leave it. There we go. So I really like this, and also being able to open this, and then again with the smoke it actually does go out, and we'll have a look up there before it's actually going. So that's brilliant. So really nice little house for the size. It's brilliant. Brilliant. So let's have a... How did I walk through that? Don't know. Anyway, well, let's have a look here. So we've got one chimney, which is quite interesting. It's very different with the... like a mossy than normal, then some normal wood. Where's the other one? There's the other one. So there you go. So how cool is that? It's really nice and hidden. I still think there's a little bit too many berry bushes, but that's my personal opinion. But I really like how it's all rocky, and it's got like rocks in it, and this part's a bit overgrown and things. Now we do have a path up here as well. Now, does this go to... Don't know, we'll go down here anyway. There's a little path going this way, which goes down into this place, which is this must be how the demons contact the other demons. With blue goo and a thing. So this is the demon place. So that's a nice little secret. I'll show you how I saw that, because it's very subtle, but probably very easy to miss. Paths, very simple. Paths, look, I mean, this is quite clearly going this way, but there is one path going off to the side, and then there's this little dirt slab, and I just saw it from the dirt slab right there. I didn't even see this split in the road until then. But really good, really nice use of the rocks as well. So look, it's hardly even seen there, and then when you get to here, you know it's there. It's really good. Really good. What else do we have in this plot then? Nothing up, that's good. That's fine. That makes it a little bit easier. We do have, however, now I've got this cave, so we'll go and explore this one. So let's go and explore the cave. And here we go. So we've got some like mossy stuff again. Pretty good. Just simple. Good, again, use of the white stone in here. I don't know where this goes down to. If I can actually get down into it. This is quite expansive. There we go. We just get a nice little cave with some blood in it. Very simple, but actually not too bad at all. So at least it went somewhere. A bit different. I don't know where the water goes from here. Oh. 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 This is when I thought, Where does it go? But that's fine. At least it's shown that water does go somewhere. So yeah, quite basic cave. I don't really know what you could do in these caves. I've got a plot review. I Dive For You did a really nice cave, so maybe check out that for ideas. But yeah, I think too much water is probably flowing through this. But I do like this rock. I like this one block. Well, I like the rest of the plot as well, but I really like that block. So that's really cool. It's just a little bit. Anyway, let's find this green crystal, which I may already know where it is, because that's what I do. No, not there. It's in one of these behind the waterfall things. Here? No. There. I found it. So it's... There we go. So it's there. Go to it in a second. So go down here, and then we get the doors. Didn't really like how the water just stopped, but... Yeah, what we've got here is this must be the green crystal, but you must not wait. The darkness almost killed it. It's very weak. So now, so you must lead it to a safe place and blah 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 blah, and finally kill the demons. So yeah, quite nice little thing here. If I can, there we go. I can fly down. So what we have here is like a green crystal-y type thing. It's a bit weird. There is actually a green crystal meta. One thing I really liked about this, this will show you guys. Here we go. Is that without shaders, the watery bit down here actually does look green, and this is something that I've never seen before. This is something I've never seen before. I've seen the data for this. This is actually a block of emerald. Basically, there's a metadata of it for green screen, which is, there we go, 133 kind of 4. That's used for green screen, like Minecraft green screen that's been added to the pack. But actually using it underneath like that is really, really cool, and yeah, that's brilliant. So that actually makes it look green, makes it look really weird. It doesn't work with shaders, obviously, because that doesn't. But really nice idea, and I think I'm probably going to use that idea in other stuff to try and make it look interesting. I don't know, but it's something I wouldn't have thought of ever because of shaders. So actually not using shaders makes it interesting. I wonder if we can. Yeah, it actually does. Look, now it's like lagoon water. Still look a bit greeny, but really cool. I'll actually show the meta that can be used for green crystal, but I think that's all of the plot. I might have missed something. It's got a lot of secrets, really good. It's a ground builder plot. This is really cool. And I'm just going to find a nice place to shut down. I'll just mess up the things here because it doesn't really matter. Now you need ice and you need a biome stick. What we've actually got in Conquest is if you go through the ice, there's a metadata, which is this one. No, it's not. It's this one. 79:4, and this is actually a crystal meta. So you can actually use this, and if you go through biomes, you get different colours. So you can actually use... That's weird, I didn't know there was a clear one. You can actually find the green one. There we go. There's a couple of different types of green ones. So like Forest Hills is actually green. So could use that possibly for that place, but don't have to. Main criticism is the trees are too bushy. I think I'd like to see a little bit more wood coming through, so you know, have it a little bit more open. But overall, pretty good plot. So again, this was by TwwIXLIS and of course MGP, yeah, dude 12 and Spartan_122. And if you do want to come and check it out, you can do /warp_p, not whapper. You can do /warp_p, and then you can do p. Can we do actually this way? TP. Let's try it. -2 : semicolon even -5. And that'll actually bring you here. Yeah, you can just do p instead of plotme. That'll bring you over here. So come and check it out for yourself. Really cool plot. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you comment, like, and subscribe. Come and check out the server if you want to. It's up to you. If not, you can just watch these videos and see what people are up to. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you on the next one.